America! Tell your gremlin state to stop scaring Quebec. Maine! Crustaceans! That is one way to start a video. As you can see, we are returning to the great world of country humans. God help us. I will admit at least this one has an interesting aspect to it. This state is practically infamous for their lobsters. Many also believe they produce the best tasting seafood on the planet. And seeing how close Maine is to Quebec, it's no wonder all they're hearing is crustaceans. Aren't you the one that started this? Shut up. Is this Country Human Comics saying that this is Japan's revenge for what we did to them? They act like this so they can drive us crazy. It all makes sense now. Canada! Join Latin America, please! Unite with our team! Become one of us! Huh? We said, would you like to join our team? Ah, yes, por supuesto. Oh, very nice Spanish there, Canada. Viva! Without any context, this might be like the most confusing thing ever. That's what is so funny about Country Humans. Like, they don't even try to explain to you anything that's going on here. Latin America is usually defined as pretty much anything south of the US. There's Mexico and the rest of Central America. There's almost all the Caribbean out here. Then there's the entire continent of South America, including the Spanish-speaking parts and the Portuguese parts. Latin American comes from the different languages, which includes French, Spanish, Romanian, Portuguese, and Italian. So if you speak one of these languages and you're in the American continents, you're considered Latin America. However, there's been this new thing where possibly Canada should also be considered Latin American, and it's all because of their little province of Quebec. There's a very large number of French speakers over here, so maybe all of Canada can be considered Latin America? This is still kind of up for debate, but apparently these country humans are all for it. Oh, we have a tweet here from Country Human Britain. Ah yes, just me, my roommate, and his $500 4-foot-tall baguette body pillow. Oh man, they make these? I gotta get me one of those. This is clearly a British country human and a French country human, and more importantly, the French country human's favorite thing. I like how they have a map hung up on the wall right here of their geography. This actually comes from a separate real-life tweet. Oh yes, me, my girlfriend, and her $500 4-foot-tall, it's been so long since I've had to pronounce that Pokemon's name. Mareep?
Mareep.
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 Mareep. Why does Google have Pokemon species pronunciations? Anyways, yeah, I can see how this describes these two countries' relationship. The glass is half full. The glass is half empty. Both are saying this because Finland is declared the happiest country in the world. Meanwhile, Afghanistan is declared as the most unhappy. Meanwhile, here's Germany. The glass has approximately 250 millimeters of liquid and weighs around 400 grams. You're welcome, gentlemen. This is literally the most German comic I've ever read in my life. They can be quite literal sometimes. Let's start the lesson, says Japan to Vietnam. This cup of water is filled in half. So what does that mean? It's half... Hey, wait a second. The water is mine, says China. I literally reviewed this exact thing in a country balls form. I have to admit, it must be a little bit easier for a country human to come bursting through the wall like this. Yeah, whenever Japan and Vietnam discuss water, you know China's gonna be getting into the conversation. They want all the water. Ooh, an Imperial Russia. Ooh, a USSR. Ah, a new Russia Slav squatting. Pretty much the last 150 years of this country summarized. Although I didn't realize there were so many simps for Imperial Russia and the Soviet Union, I guess. But yeah, Britain, Germany, and Canada, not too fans of the latest release. I wonder why. Ooh, we have a North American map in 144p quality. Russia, what are you doing with that pen? RUSSI. I didn't know they could do this. I cannot believe it has taken this country ball comic to make me realize the USA acronym is very similar to just Russia. Well, it's over. I guess they own us now. Hi, says South Korea. How would you like your coffee? I take black, responds North Korea. Like my soul. Okay, this reminds me more of the country human community that I remember. There's a few of them in there that are, you know, alright, but then, yeah. I mean, I did laugh at it though. Good morning, neighbors, yells the Philippines. Meanwhile, Brunei, Singapore, Malaysia, and Vietnam, all this far away. Hello. Good morning. Hi. It's almost as if the Philippines live on an island. Or I guess I should say, islands. They are kind of a bit by themselves out here though, aren't they? Not too far technically from Malaysia though. I mean, that's kind of right there. Why are you so homophobic? Asks Sweden and the Netherlands. Why are you so gay? Asks Russia, and I don't know who that is. Meanwhile, the US with, this shirt. Do you need help? Yeah, huh? As tears roll down their face. Yeah, I think it's safe to say the US is a little confused. There's definitely a lot of countries that think of us one way, and then a few others that think of us in a totally different way. One thing's for sure, the UN or international community definitely knows that something needs to be done. Maybe we need therapy or something. Ooh, it's the Mafil Indo trio. First, we have Malaysia with his black jade bracelet. They can be described as proud, argues with Indonesia, lead prankster, and charismatic. Meanwhile, there's the Philippines. They're the oldest, has tattoos, is the tallest. Oh, don't forget, must protect and must be protected. I'm not sure, but maybe this is why. Then finally, there's Indonesia, who's cheap, ambitious, also argues in Malaysia, pet Komodo dragon, shortest country human, will cook almost anything, and is bad at decisions. I think I have the most in common with Indonesia, I guess. Basically, these three nations in a nutshell. Seems like a pretty fun gang. Cali, remember, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. They think to themselves. Hey, says California to a Soviet Union. I don't think they're very amused. This is basically an explanation for the term California, at least within the country ball community eyes. It was his fault all along. Finally, I had to conquer a quarter of the globe to get it, but now I have all great foods and spices the world has to offer. Now I'll never have to eat bland, boring food again. Now time for a proper English breakfast. Beans and toast. It doesn't get any better than this. I knew exactly where this comic was gonna go the first second. I think we all probably did, actually. I like that Britain has all 4 flags up here, though. Could you please repeat that? E-Levine. Whose idea was this? You need to do it in an American accent. E-11. That sounds more Irish, not American. No, it doesn't. 11. This really doesn't work because I have an American accent and I can't give them whatever. Try more of an English accent then. 11. Like I said, this does not work at all. I can't do it. But of course, depending on your native language, you're going to pronounce English words differently. I know somewhere out there's a resource where you can find someone with a French accent speaking English words, like an AI voice, I mean. I can't find it, but there is an American pronunciation and a British pronunciation for 11 on Google. 11 in the beginning. But the British pronunciation is more like 11. I don't even think I can say that right. 11. I don't know where we get the from in the E, but whatever. Every Swede I've ever met speaks like really good English. I'm assuming they've got to be more correct here than France, but I don't know. I have a bald eagle, says the United States. Well, I have freaking monsters, responds Australia. Yeah, you can't really beat that, can you? Bald eagles are cool, but you want to know what's cooler? Giant spiders, extremely venomous snakes, and emus. That reminds me, I was driving by this ranch in California recently. I had no idea we have emus here. Just like a bunch of them. Why are we doing that? Emus on the loose in Southern Californian traffic. That would be like the fastest way to destroy America. If Australia couldn't handle them, how do you think we could? Yeah, so can I please get a red velvet cake? It's for my friend's birthday, says Indonesia. Yeah, sure. Do you want it to say anything? Hey, Philippines, do you want a talking cake? Yes, I do. I'm not exactly... I don't even know what this was telling us. I think it's just a joke. The phone asks, do you want the cake to say anything? Like, do you want any words on the cake? But I guess these places were pretty confused about it. Why would I ever want just words on my cake if there's an option to make it actually talk? Japan loves friends. Japan loves sushi. Japan loves revolution. Okay, every so often I'm reminded of Countryhumans are not the same as country balls. This is definitely one of those moments. I love how North Korea is included in Japan's friends. Is there something they're not telling us? Oh, hey, Emmy. Welcome home. Hey, Canada, responds America with their NATO shirt. Is that what I think it is? Huh? What do you mean, is that what I think it is? This one actually took me a minute to understand. In the Countryhumans community, a lot of the times they're drawn with stars kind of like this. A lot of times it's not even all 50. They just put the star and then they add 50. That's kind of the art design for Amy here. Unfortunately though, if they want to wear a hat somewhat similar to Canada's, in order to still show that this is America, they kind of have to put the star still on the hat. But that looks awfully like a different country's hat. Country that America definitely would not want to be like. Why is it when something happens, it's always you three, asks the UN. Oh no, it's America, Russia, and of course, China. Trust me, I've been asking the same question for 60 years now. It is appropriate that China is saying this because US and Russia, they've kind of been here. They've kind of been a part of the it's always you three. China's somewhat new to the blaming here, I think. Well, that's a fun place to be. We have liftoff. Yeah, we made it to the moon. Woo! Wait, Neil, is everything okay? It's all human? Always has been. Oh no, how do we not see this before? We don't live on a globe, we live on a Earth human. I love the reference to the Ohio flag here. I'm definitely not a flat earther, I am a human Earth. What continents are right here, though? Do I want to know? Ooh, look, country humans and all the thoughts inside of their head. Italy gets pasta. Poland needs space. Portugal with off-brand Spain. Oh. Belgium has waffles. Turkey is a person. They are not, in fact, a turkey. Andorra gets small. Aw, Ireland's a dwarf. Lego. Vampire. IKEA, Sweden. Ooh, Netherlands is just tall. While Spain gets smexy language. What else is Germany known for at this point? Lithuania gets dumb, also Latvia, I guess. If there's North Macedonia, I'm sure this is definitely the question a lot of people have on their mind. And then there's France, attacked by Germans at least 5 times. There's a couple more in this image, but I don't think I can talk about it. The Philippines with a whole lot of theories. Possibly they are conspiracies. Creepy, why do you have so many pics of Malaysia? Meanwhile, I believe this is Malaysia. They seem to be alright with it. That is definitely Malaysia with the little star thing. I feel like that's the Philippines, but I'm not. I mean, those seem to be the trio we see popping up the most. What exactly are they trying to do here, though? I believe they're trying to... I honestly don't think I even want to know. I don't even want to get into it. Something. The trio, there's a love triangle, clearly. That's Countryhumans for you. I recently met this person who asked me out, but I'm not into them. What do I do? I think you should give them a chance. See how it goes, responds Spain. Did anyone ever ask you out? Spain asks France. Actually, yeah, they were my middle school crush, and I really enjoyed that date, even though after middle school we never saw each other again. Oh, that was about Italy. Meanwhile, Italy seems pretty deep in thought right now. France doesn't seem too happy about it back there. Someone here is in love. Spain might know who that is. Meanwhile, what's actually going on in Italy's head? Damn. Oh, that's... Oh, those are pizzas. I don't think Italy has a crush on anyone. Italy's just thinking about food. Been there, that's for sure. If I had Italian pizza at my disposal on a daily, I think I'd be the same. I like how it did not take long for us to just dive into like love triangles and other stuff. I mean, I knew it was only a matter of time, but that's all there is. Big thanks to my patrons. DestineyF 9,000. Drew needs to pay his taxes. Why am I doing this? JohnDenver. I'm the kidnapper. Traven's annoying friends. Ransom. This channel's not run by AirShip. Australia is real. I am not a paid actor. LuxembourgLover. Patrick RyeThePie. Subscribe to DestineyF 766. Become a patron by checking the description down below.